Hey guys, welcome back to another Melly Mondays. What I'm doing today, okay.
Yeah, I'm so lit, walking in. Oh yeah, I don't trip. Yeah, turning up with my clique. We don't throw no fist. Check my fit in this bit. Pretty boy swag. Got these girls trying to touch me like we playing tag.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that like button. And comment down below if you want to get a shout out. I will be shouting out my favorite comment. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back to another hashtag Melly Mondays. What we're doing today is something you all voted for, and I'm going to be explaining the meaning behind two of my paintings and one of my drawings. Didn't want to include too much because I didn't want it to be too long. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to start with is one of my drawings. I'm going to show it first and then I'll explain why I drew it, you know? Alright, I will also include a picture just in case you guys didn't want to pause and you're lazy just like me. But you will have to pause to see the picture anyway. But I'm gonna include a picture too in case. Ignore all of this rippy stuff. When it was stop interrupting me! When I was in school, they hung it up and they taped it, and some kid came and slashed my stuff and ripped off my tape. And ignore this. Now I can't even take it off of this. But anyways, oh, also ignore my voice because I was choking on the apple earlier and my sister, she was watching me and she didn't help me and now I lost my voice. But I know. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to explain is this middle part right here with the girl. It says, what's hidden behind that smile? Oh my god. What's hidden behind that smile? And in her eyes, she has two faces, a happy face and a crying face. Now, the first reason why I drew this is because my belief, I'm sorry for that noise. My belief is that whenever someone smiles, there can be so much hidden behind it. I mean, I said it right, didn't I? The meaning of this drawing is just to show emotions that people can be hiding even though they're smiling. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy. Now, the reason I drew it in this style, the whole drawing, is because I mostly draw anime, so I had to draw it in an anime way. Alright, so this side actually shows the emotions in the eyes and some colors that might actually stand for that emotion. I'm gonna put those for you guys. Okay. So the first one, it says mean. I put it in red because when I think of someone that's mean, I think of red. So, yeah. Next one is sad. It has like a little moon and it says sad on it. But stands for blue. Happy. When I think of happy, I think of like green. So that's there. And I also thought that the eyes actually look like the emotions. So that's why I chose the style of eyes. Next, we have angry. When I think of angry, I think of red, but like a mixture of red, you know? Gotta get your artistry in there. This one's not really an emotion. It's more of a feeling. But this one represents being alone. When I think of alone, I think of blue. So we got that. This one, kind. When I think of kind, pink, you know? This one, I don't know what that says. Hold on. Creative. I just got creative with that eye. This one, shy. I'm kind of shy, and I don't know. I see pink and blue as light colors, so when I think of shy, I think of light. So, you know. All right. Last one we have is, oh no, second to last one. We have caring. Is that what that says? Yes. Caring. I put all these colors because they're like happy colors when they're mixed together, so they're pretty. And yeah. And next we have realist. Now all of them aren't emotions, they're like feelings or like a type of person, but that's how I preview people through my eyes and the colors that I see them representing. So that stands for this side. Now I'm gonna explain these things. Now I included the gamer as a controller because I am a gamer and I just put some of the stuff that I dealt with personally. And even though I dealt with stuff, you would still see me smiling, but that wouldn't mean that I was happy. So I put some of the stuff that I dealt with here. As an artist, I put some stuff that I dealt with here. And as an ordinary person, just going through everyday life, facing judgmental people, that's what this stuff stands for. I'll read some of it. I have like a curse in there, but I don't want to read the curse because I don't want to get demonetized, but you know. We have the gamer controller right here. It says, you're not good enough, just quit, girls suck at gaming, they belong in the kitchen, must be ugly, you'll never be good at gaming, you're fat, and you're ding 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 ding. Now the reason I included some of these, for example, you're not good enough. People believe, well, mostly, I don't want to say all guys, but most guys that game, they believe that just because you're a girl, you'll never be good enough as a guy. So that's why I included that, because I always got some pretty bad hate comments when I was playing. People used to tell me just quit because even if I played enough or worked hard enough, I'll never be good as them. So the next one, must be ugly and you're fat. Another thing about guys, well, most of the guys that I dealt with gaming, they believe that just because a girl plays games, that she's fat and she's eating chips, and that's all they used to tell me. They're like, oh, you must be fat. Hey, you must be eating chips. You must be eating all the time. That's why you can't do nothing but sit home and play games. So that's another one. Belong in the kitchen. That's a very sexist joke, but that's another one that I heard a lot playing video games. People always believe that females should not play. They should be cooking in the kitchen. I used to get a lot of sexist comments and people telling me, oh, just get off the game and go cook me a sandwich. Cook me a sandwich. It was like, oh, just get off the game and go make me a sandwich or something. Go cook in the kitchen. That's what you're supposed to do. So that represents what I dealt with when I was playing games. The next thing is artist, right here. Now, some of the stuff it says, you suck, you're not good enough, you'll never excel, just stop drawing, that isn't art, not creative enough. Now, when I draw, I always draw with meanings behind it. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so drawing actually is my way of letting my feelings out and trying to get a message out there to the world. Every time I drew something and I would show people them, they would just be like, oh, that's not even good enough. Why you drew that for? And that's not creative. But really, if you look at a drawing, some drawings you won't even be able to tell what's the story behind it until you actually like hear from the artist. Now, some of my drawings, for example, if you just look at this, I feel like it can explain because it has what's hidden behind that smile. I'm sorry, the light is like, I feel like it tells kind of, but when we get into my other paintings, you'll just look at it and be like, oh, what is that? That's so weird. But you won't know the story behind it until I explain it to you. So that's the meaning of this video. But anyways, it didn't stop me from drawing or anything. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you love just because they're throwing hate comments. At the end of the day, it's probably because they hate something they're doing. I didn't stop to this day, and I think this drawing is bomb. I still play games, and I whip everybody like boom, boom. I could beat anyone in Call of Duty. You know, I could quick scope it. Anyways, let me not. All right. Next thing we're gonna get into is this one. It says ordinary people. It says you're ugly, you're stupid, you're uncared for, you're not good for anything, you'll fail at life. And another rude one that I used to get a lot was people just telling me kill myself. Now, I walked around with a smile, but usually when I'm by myself or anything, I was crying. Yes, some of the stuff hurt, and People don't understand that what they say can actually hurt someone deeply. Does not matter if they're walking around with a smile. It doesn't matter if they look happy. Someone cannot be happy. So anyways, that represents the green side. The red side represents their inner emotions. So the green side is just how they present themselves on the outside, but the red side is really how everything is affecting them and what they feel, what people can't see. So it says, save me, help me, I'm hurting, I'm in pain. This side just basically shows the emotions and how they can look. As I said, I only really draw anime, so I apologize if they don't show, like, you're gonna look at someone's eyes and be like, oh, that's what they're feeling. No, I only drew it in anime style. I'm sorry, but so this is just like showing some of the emotions. This could be like neutral or like sassy, I guess. This one, I don't know. It looks like It looks like a sassy girl or something. I don't know. These two look sassy to me. This one, obviously sad, you know. That one's sad. This one, I kind of see it going for like a child, a little anime child, you know. This one, angry, rage. I'm not sure where this eye is from. Can someone tell me what anime this eye is from? Comment down below if you know. I don't know. This one, I see it as dark. Someone that's demented, just wants to hurt everybody and, you know, evil. This one, another neutral, kind of happy eye. This one, classy, drag queenish, you know. This one, happy, jealousy or sadness, or I mean not sadness, jealousy or, you know, flirty, kind of. This one, I kind of see it as demented too. Like I kind of see it as someone with bad intentions. This one, I see it as sad, or I drew some of these eyes just with emotions and I don't even know what they stand for. Act like I knew what they stand for. I don't remember. I just drew a lot of eyes with emotions that I thought looked nice. And so we're gonna get into my second thing, which is actually one of my paintings. I'm gonna let you guys look at it for a few, think about what you think it stands for, and then I would get into it and explain more. What this painting actually stands for is that people move through life faceless, meaning they don't know who they are, they don't know what they like. You actually find out through obstacles, experiences, meeting other people, and stuff like that. So the Rubik's Cube is actually different faces. You know, with a Rubik's Cube, when you mix it up, it's a bunch of different colors and you have to like fix it so it has all the colors in one side. Now this part, I know it's fixed, but it's basically showing you that when she mixed all the colors and she put it together, she got one face. That's one face she's gonna try on and be like, oh, is this who I am, you know? This is who she found so far. Now she's gonna go through life experiencing with this face for a little while based on what she already went through. If that's not who she is, she's gonna mix up the Rubik's Cube again, get another color, try on another face. And basically you go through your whole life finding out who you are and until you find your face. So that's why I kind of made her faceless, because the Rubik's Cube represents different stuff that she's trying on her. So yeah, I'll give you guys one more look. That was kind of like a summary. I didn't want to like go too deep into it, but it kind of explains itself since I explained most of it. But yeah, this is it again. I wanted the attention to be on the Rubik's Cube. That's why I made it black and white, because the attention automatically goes to the color on the Rubik's Cube. This is actually what speaks to the painting the most. So yeah, we're gonna get into my next one. So this one, do not judge, or you can judge if you want. It's your mind, not mine. But anyways, most people look at it and they're like, oh, what is that? That looks so demented, that looks so weird. But just wait till you hear my story, and yeah, I'll give you guys a look at it. Okay, so first explaining this painting, I'm gonna go over here. It's about the 7 deadly sins, lust, and I believe sloth. All right, so I'm gonna start with the couple. The couple actually represents love. You know when you love someone, before you meet them, you are someone. Know that. You are someone before you met them. Usually when people fall in love, what they let happen is they kind of let the person get rid of who they are completely, becoming into one. So that kind of represents the faces morphing together. They lose themselves in each other and they become one person. Now, I'm not bashing love. I love love myself, you know. But I don't know how to explain it better. I'm not trying to bash love, okay? I love love. I'm saying some people let it take advantage of who they are. You understand? Some people don't know how to handle it. Basically, what the couple represents is that they're morphing into one, losing themselves in each other. So basically, when they break apart, they're not going to know who they are anymore. And they, you know, yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought. They're not going to know who they are anymore, and they're going to forget who they were before they even met that person. So the reason there is the tree in the middle is to represent kind of like death, you know, because there's no leaves on it, there's nothing living, so that's why the tree is there. Now this right here, I kind of made it into a pitchfork, stabbing out her brain.
Jesus Christ.
I know some of you are thinking, oh, that's so demented, you so crazy, why you gonna draw that like that? But let me explain. The reason I made this into a pitchfork is because when you go to Party City and you buy a devil costume, you know damn well it comes with a pitchfork.
Say it.
I never bought a devil costume. I'm just saying. When you go online and you search devil costume, tell me a pitchfork won't pop up with a costume. So, the tree represents death, and the pitchfork is seen as, you know, something related to the devil because the 7 deadly sins represents the devil, kind of. This painting represents lust. This painting represents lust and sloth. Now, the pitchfork is actually taking out her brain because without him, she's brainless. Like, she'll just do stupid stuff and she won't be thinking because she let herself get lost in him. Now, I put a cupid up here, but I gave him kind of a skull face because he represents death. You know, usually Cupid represents love, but that is an angel of death. And he shot an arrow into his heart, which is taking it out because without each other, she's brainless and he's heartless. Basically, the meaning of the painting is that when people fall in love, I'm not saying all people, do not come at me for that. When people fall in love, they lose each other. They forget who they were before they met each other. And lust and sloth, the two deadly sins out of the 7. Sloth, he becomes lazy, and they let lust get in the way of actually experiencing love. That was only 2 of my paintings and one of my drawings that I feel like has the most meaning out of everything that I drew. Those speak a lot. Now, if you do like them, comment down below and let me know. What was your favorite part about it? What was your favorite painting? If you have a specific part about it that you liked or what inspired me, I kind of explained what inspired me already. But if you wanted to know why I had to draw it or why I was thinking about that, just comment down below. I'll answer all your comments. I'll respond to you guys. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next Melly Monday.